Hey everybody, welcome to Backpacking with Buckley. Today I'm going to share with you a lazy man's simple way to gravity filter water. Before we get started, I've done a similar video like this for Hilltop Packs, but I thought it's such a great hack that I would share it in detail with those of you that may not have seen it yet. And this involves some very common backpacker water filter items with one or two little gadgets that make it a hell of a lot easier. The first gadget I'm going to use is called the speed hook from Apex Giant. This has a lot of uses, including hanging your backpack, hanging any bag for that matter, from a tree so you can get it up off the ground. And it's also very useful for this water filtering hack. So with the speed hook, it's a very simple concept. I'm gonna wrap it around the tree. So the speed hook is real easy. It's an S-shaped hook with a little T-bar on top, and you just wrap it around the tree fairly tightly, and then you wrap the rope around the T-bar and it'll hang like that. Now that the speed hook is done, the next step I like to take is to grab my clean water bottle. You can use a smart water bottle, Life Water, Essentia, and my Sawyer Squeeze. I'm going to connect these together using this little coupling that's an essential piece of this gravity filtering system. So you take your Sawyer Squeeze, you remove the white cap, put that somewhere where you're not going to lose it. In my pocket. And then you screw this coupling onto it. Next, you do the same with your water bottle. Again, make sure you don't lose your lid. Put it in your pocket. And then you're going to connect these two. Next, I take my CNOC Vecto bag, obviously flip it upside down so I don't leak water. Unscrew the cap on that and screw your Sawyer Squeeze on the same way you would normally. So now we have an upside down, ready to rock system. So this is where the speed hook comes into play. You simply take the speed hook and hang your Vecto bag from it. Okay, so the water is already flowing fairly well here, but if you take this little coupling and just simply loosen the water bottle a little bit, you'll get a better flow rate. It allows oxygen to flow, whatever the science behind that is. But it works really nice, because now I can just go start preparing my lunch, get a fire started, sit on my lazy ass, whatever the fill in the blank may be. This is a lazy man's way to not only simply gravity filter, but also be able to do this without sitting with this bottle between my legs, squeezing my water filter. I can make better use of time. Okay, and after just a couple of minutes, my water bottle is almost full. So before we go today, I want to give a quick little shout out to Sawyer Products. I've recently found out that they give away thousands upon thousands of their water filters to people in countries where clean water is inaccessible. And in addition, they give a massive part of their profits to humanitarian efforts. I think that's a really cool little bonus for a piece of gear that I've always found to be really very reliable and very common in the backpacking world. And last but not least, this entire setup can be found with the Essentia bottle aside. Those are at gas stations at hilltoppacks.com. The speed hook is made by Apex Giant. The CNOC bags are now available with them. The Sawyer Squeeze is also available with them. And most importantly, this coupling that makes this whole gravity system work is available at hilltoppacks.com. So check that out. You can find a lot of these products in a lot of different places as well, but this is a great little system for the lazy man to water filter. So without further ado, be yourself. Be happy. We'll see you real soon, everybody.